man. So peep this clip right here from my live stream and make sure that you have my notification bells turned on so you always updated with the latest and greatest content, dog. Akademiks, man. Akademiks. I did see my boy Chiggs post on this, but then I happened to stumble across it as well. But Akademiks goes in on the Drake lawsuit, okay? We talked about it the other day because things have going in court. We was going over the back and forth between UMG and Drake's lawyers. But Ak gives his take on the lawsuit right here, and you guys may be surprised.
My nigga, I'm sorry to tell y'all. I like Drake. I think that lawsuit's dumb as shit, bro. Like, I don't care what y'all niggas say. I think it's dumb as shit. I think it's a stupid ass lawsuit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, I would have rather him sue Kendrick. Just sue Kendrick. Like, bro, it's a stupid ass lawsuit. Like, this lawsuit to me is about what could be said in this song. I love diss songs. I like when niggas say, I want to dig your mama up and piss on her, nigga, and bury her again. That's my type of diss songs. I sit here and I listen to the most heinous songs in the world. I'm sorry, calling you a certified pedophile is not worse than Who I Smoke, not worse than any King Von. So I'm sorry, that's the type of songs I like. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I think those songs should stop. I'm not. The f are you thinking? No. Now, if we're only going on the element of, yo, should Drake still file a lawsuit, but make the point to say you value, like, don't tell me about the nigga calling you a pedophile, bro. Tell me about how you're devalued in your negotiation. Like,
and that's been my point. That's been my point. And Drake fans don't like that shit coming from me either. They feel like I'm the biggest Drake hater, but that's been my point. It's like, if this was a situation where you're just going against the label because they are shorting you out of money, period, I think Drake is owed as much money as possible because he brings as much money. He's a machine. I think they complement each other. UMG and them, they feed each other. So give him his money. I think he's owed a lot of money. But in regards to the actual rap beef, I don't want to hear no suing over no rap beef, bro.
Like that, if you want to be transparent with that, be like, yo, they will offer me 500 million, now they offer me 200. And I think they did that. I want to hear y'all fight that out. That's cool. I ain't got no problem with that. But I love diss songs. I love when niggas say the worst thing about a nigga. I like when a nigga say, yo, I want to kill your whole family. I love when people be like, yo, I'm going to smoke you and your dog. That's what I like. I'm sorry. These are what I like. I'm sorry. I told you. I think Kendrick should have performed Not Like Us 20 times I've been in Toronto. What you talking about? I love this music. I love indictment music. That's my type of shit. So I'm not going to change this. I'm not changing how I feel about diss songs for Drake. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'm telling you this.
I appreciate a nigga having integrity, finally. Because I feel like Kendrick won a rap battle, niggas say anything that I gotta say about Drake, oh, it's hating, it's dick riding or some shit like, bruh, if a nigga it continues to end up on the wrong side of history, that ain't my fault. I'm just gonna keep telling you he's on the wrong side of history. It ain't my fucking fault. I told y'all before, even when it came to when the song No Kill first dropped, I told you it was going to be a song that's going to reach its target audience. A lot of people was going to like the song, and what happened? It became a pretty good song. I say he's doing pretty well. Now, even when it comes down to defamation, I said it before. Also, how can he be defamed? But his song went top 5. I believe it went up to number 3 or number 2. I think he's still going to have a career past this point. People don't agree with me, Pat. Agree with me saying that, but still, that's what I believe. But if I come and say, listen, despite all that, this lawsuit is weak. Why are you attacking hip hop? And we not gonna just go ahead and just make room for you just because you Drake. That you are trying, like, once you leave and stop creating hip hop, which you are prone to do, your lawsuit could set precedents to up how people do any type of song. Because now, moving forward, if it does go through for Drake, labels are going to have to comb through all lyrics. It's never going to be a time anymore, like, say for instance, how the rap beef was, when niggas could drop that same damn night. Or not just rap beef. It's not going to be the same way with niggas being able to return their albums at 11:50 right before midnight on a Thursday and the album just come out. Labels not going to do that shit no more. You're not going to be able to do that. Labels going to need you to submit your album early, so they can have a team to check through everything to make sure they understand what you're saying before they allow a song to come out, because they don't want to get sued.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bruv, he has some valid points, but his valid points are not going to be what the fans are going to champion. Respectfully, if Drake lost out on 200 million, it's none of our business. He's not telling us how much he raps about it, but we're not in his contract negotiations. That's for him to fight about. That's not for fans to rally around. No matter if he wins or loses, he is not going to change the outcome of the battle. Why the do we care?
Elaine said Drake probably left them on red.
I don't care. What I care about is that when niggas is rapping versus each other, they can say you a. I wish your mama died. I wish I could kill you and your grand. Yes, I like that type of music. If you don't like it, sorry. Okay? But I like that.
Felicia says, I don't like the DJ that don't spin, but I agree with him on this.
I just don't I don't want to hear, oh, he called me a pedophile and he defamed me. I don't want to hear that. Now, if you want to argue that this whole thing that the company tried to devalue you in a negotiation, I would love to see how that goes because I've never seen that being argued on a big level. But the only reason I care about that being argued is that I'm going to be up in your business finally. I would love to see what those contracts, we don't know what Drake contract looks like. He told us he got 400 million. We don't know. We don't know. We heard it on third quarter call in like 2021 from Lucian Grange. We don't know though. So I would love to be up in your business, but brother, like, I'm sorry. Like, there is no recourse. Like, the Kendrick battle is over. It's over, my nigga. It's over, bro. Like, it's over, bro. Like, it's over. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to hear, there's no lawsuit, bro. So, like, this lawsuit is like, there's grounds for it. There's grounds for it. I'm not saying it's not grounds for it. It's just that you're a fan. What the do you care about if Drake get $1 billion or 200,000? Who gives a Who gives
Gemini by law. What's good, homie, man? Saying, I respect that act talking like this about Drake, but still Jack, he is his favorite rapper. It shows non-bias, and I respect that. And that's all we ask for. And this is what act used to be more of, I would say 3 years ago. 3 years ago, he would be more like this than how he has been lately. Lately, I have not been able to check Act shit. Because Act used to give good information. He used to have a lot of industry inside information. But lately, this rap battle, the way he's been going in and knowing things around this topic is like, bro, like, why are you risking your credibility in this way? Yes, I understand a lot of people feel like he's lame. He does have a lot of lame tendencies. I'm not saying that at all, but sometimes I will be able to bear his content because he'll be giving some facts. But the facts ain't been there a lot. And now he's speaking facts.
Like, be a fan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this idea, when my thing is that if you support Drake winning like a lawsuit against of defamation in a diss song, you better never tell me you're jacking no diss songs again. It's over.
That's weird.
Because the diss songs I like, not like us ain't that disrespectful compared to them. I like when King Von said, like, yo, I kill a nigga and dig him up until that nigga die again. I'm like, yes. Yes. That's what I love. I'm sorry. So again, brother, yo, if Drake got some gripes, but his gripes is y'all niggas devalue me. I would love to see how that play out, but I'm not going for defamation. Not going for defamation. I don't think when you diss somebody and you're in a rap battle, I don't think you could defame him. I think you could say anything in the world. And yes, something crossed the line, but that's when niggas start getting to shooting. I'm sorry. That's just how I go, bro. That's when niggas get to shooting. I'm sorry. There is lines in rap battles, but it's never, all right, I'm going to the lawyers. Usually, I'm going to do something about it. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. What do y'all want me to tell y'all?
Thank you for telling the truth, dog. Thank you for telling the truth, dog. Because goddamn, how do we get here?
Yo, I know I got mad Drake fans in here, but I'm not gonna tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Not on this lawsuit. I'm not gonna tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Y'all really want me to sit here and I've covered Chicago for years and tell y'all that I think that if a nigga says something that's defamatory on a record, he should get billions of dollars from a record label? You think that I'm going to say that? Nigga, I enjoyed when niggas was smoking on Tuka for years. Not me, I never did. But every time that came, I'm like, damn, the song is lit. Should Tuka's mom get $5 billion?
Remember, Duck Mama tried to go ahead and filed a lawsuit against Lil Durk and King Von for the diss songs. I remember that and blaming them for his death.
We gotta. You see, this is my only problem with Drake fans. Y'all logic stop at Drake. My thing is, it goes across the whole board. If Drake should get money for just defamation, again, he has other clauses I think he should get money for. Yo, you put my house on. Yo, you recklessly endangered me as my own label by putting my house as a cover art. My house got shot up. That's damages. I 100% believe Drake should get some bread for that. I don't
agree with that because you the nigga that told us it was a weekend. People, you told us that. Like, so I don't even agree with that. That's some technical. You trying to play the court because you know they green. You know the court don't really know what's going on when it comes to the moving and shaking on the fake street, the street, how you want to call it. Because Akademiks, you're the person that told us the OVO and XO beef was the cause of Drake being shut up. You told us that shit. So nah.
I believe words in a rap song means you should get money because Drake ain't the first nigga that's been lied on, and yes, it was a lie. He ain't the last nigga, and I'm telling you it's gonna keep happening. So I'm asking you, if Drake should get whatever bajillion dollars you think he should get because he was called a certified pedophile, and he's not suing Kendrick, he's suing UMG. If he should get that for defamation, what should Tuka's mom get for niggas basically using her son as literally the new definition of Reggie? What do you think? How much money should she get? Because at that point, everybody needs to pay out. So again, just stop with this only this only applies to Drake thing. Just like I hate the K-Bots. The K-Bots got certain things that only apply to Kendrick. So if Drake, what are we doing? Y'all can't only create a carve out only for Drake. And if any Drake fan in here sits by and says, yo, Ak, this is the first time this has ever happened in hip hop. This has never happened before. This is a one-of-one case.
And they not fans of hip hop, and that's what I keep saying. They not fans of hip hop. They fans of Drake, who happens to make hip hop.
This is why we're thinking like this. You're a liar. So then I'm asking you to extrapolate. So if Drake gets paid, you think everybody else should get paid, right? Okay, so if you think everybody else should get paid, that means niggas shouldn't be dissing niggas no more. Or lying on dissing. Half of all diss songs are lies. You didn't know that? Are you dumb? That's why you fat niggas started with a lie. You do know this, right?
I don't know. There's some stories that may confirm that Faith was getting down with Pac. I don't know. But they may have been lying, but people done told some stories about Faith and Pac. But who knows, man? Who knows?
Imagine if Biggie was just like, all right, man, fuck this. I ain't even rapping back, man. I'm suing this nigga, man. It's over, man. Bro, no. Make up a lie about him, too. Now, if you see him and you want to get busy, that's on you. I don't give two. But half of rap battles are lies. Jay-Z was lying about Nas. Nas was lying about Jay-Z. Bro, they fact-checked both of them diss songs. Takeover and motherfucking Ether. Lies all over the place. They were lying. Most of them lies are defamatory. I showed you first tech on tour with Large Professor. Then I heard your album about your tech on the dresser.
But what's funny? You know what's funny right here? You know what's funny? If you go back to when the beef was going on, Ak was one of the people that's saying like, whoever's telling the truth wins. When he knew that Drake was losing. He was like, whoever telling the truth wins. Trying to fact check this, that, and the third. Like, nah, bro. Just gotta go ahead and take the L, bro. It's cool. It's cool. And I think, like, if Drake would have just took the L and moved on from this point, I don't think it would have been, people would have still been joking on him and clowning him, but, you know, it wouldn't have been as bad as people continue to talk about him. Because this lawsuit, every time it comes up, that gives people more chance to go ahead and bash him and keep reminding him about a rap beef. Because after the last performance in Toronto, that should have put the nail in the coffin for the rap beef. We move on past from that point. You know, he could still perform the song at his other shows overseas, Kendrick Lamar that being, but it wasn't going to live past that point. People been clowning Drake for years for different weird stuff he does, so that was going to happen regardless, because the more popular you are, the more opinions you have, whether good or bad. So that wasn't going to change regardless. And this was just going to be another thing to clown him for. He made it past those past things, and I'm pretty sure he was gonna make it past this shit too. So I don't like the lawsuit move. He should have just kept the push and take the L and keep it moving. You'd have been cool, bro.
Nigga, I sampled your voice, but you was using it wrong. Nigga, I know who I paid. Searchlight, like there was this line all over the place. It was mad lies. Mad lies. Yo, Jay-Z said to Nas, yo, he said, me and AI got more in common. You get it? More in comments like, yo, he says, something. It said, I skeeted in your Jeep and I left condoms in your baby seat. Come the
That's fucking disgusting.
Lies. You think that was true?
Nah,
Does anybody think that was true?
Crazy.
That's a lie. You defamed Nas by claiming you left a condom in his baby seat. That's a lie. This shit is all lies. Why are we acting like niggas been telling the truth this whole time until Kendrick lied? Kendrick's a liar too. They're all liars. The best diss song got all lies in it. There ain't no good diss song with the truth. Every diss song you like, the first 3 lines, there's a lie in one of them. Guaranteed. Y'all just want to rewrite the history and y'all want like this. Here's my thing, and this is to the Drake fans. Y'all want like, get over it. Drake is still the #1 rapper. He's doing the most numbers now. He's still the most streamed. Get over the battle. Get over it. You K-Bots, you niggas get over it. Y'all didn't kill him. You Drake fans, get the over it. Like, it's not going to change the outcome. Drake could win $29 trillion. Like, the battle was a battle. Who cares? And for y'all weird-ass Kendrick fans, y'all could keep saying, it doesn't matter. Drake is still the most streamed nigga. He won't change. He still is. He's going to be the best. Get over it. Y'all over here like, yo, I've never seen rap fans root for lawsuits. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Nigga, let Drake go deal with that. All I'm saying is, it was valid, because I cover all lawsuits like this. Yeah, it was valid. They should deny UMG's motion to dismiss. Well, apparently they didn't decide it, but they should deny it. This lawsuit should see itself out. This is an important topic, because this is a topic being brought by a high-powered lawyer for a high-powered artist against the conglomerate and their lawyers, saying, what is the nature of defamation in music? And the label is saying, what is the definition of artistic expression and rap battles? Because we generally stay the out of everything. Cool, let's have that argument in court. And if any of y'all care about it that much, this is going to go to Supreme Court. But I don't think none of y'all do. And there's no way y'all think y'all about to just get like $1 billion. It's not going to happen. So what are we doing?
I just hope that it don't fall in the lap of a green ass judge, some green ass members of the jury, and someone who doesn't understand the nuance of the culture, and they just really things up. Like, that is the most important shit right there. That's gonna really be the thing. That's why I don't want it to go to court. I don't want to go to court because some green ass person could ruin fucking hip hop that has no care as far as the ins and outs and the nuance between a rap battle. They don't understand it from that point. So to put it in their hands, which could possibly happen, I don't want that. I don't want that at all, man. But if we got anything else, man, I told you it's gonna be. I just wanted to go over these topics and get back up in the morning to go ahead and talk about other things. Let me go ahead and wrap this thing up. I appreciate y'all joining the stream and all that good shit, dog. It's about to hit 12. Dang, we got a little early one in, dog. But appreciate y'all joining, man. Hit the like button on your way out and all that good stuff. Yeah, yo.